Do you remember those early mornings when you had to sweep the outside of your house when you were younger? Now you also remember the brooms that you used to do that. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to go about making one of those brooms for yourself if you're interested. And even if you are not interested, don't go yet. I'm sure it's going to be fun just seeing how these things are made. Now follow me for the ride and I'm sure you're going to have a great time. Let's go. The thing is, we have 2 palm kernel trees in this house, and I've been trying to decide which one I want to use. Trying to find out which of them has the longest leaves, or I don't know. Yeah, I think the longest leaves. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to use a mixture of the both of them. Guys, this one and this one. Yeah, sure. I don't know how it's turn out. Let's just get to it, right? Let's just get to it and see how it turns out. Let's go. Now the most fun part of living in this place is the animals. They are quite interesting characters, I must say. Yeah. All of them. Yeah. So this is the one I'm talking about, and you can see how far up the leaves are. For reference, I am 6'1", and this is me up against the tree. I still have to reach up before I can touch where the leaves start, so you can see how tall it is. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. Let's just start, I guess. I'm going to probably need a ladder. I guess I'm going to need a ladder of some sort to get it up. So instead of talking about it, let me just go and get it. Now, for those of you that may be wondering, did he just say palm trees? Yeah, that's what I said. From my experience, I have discovered that different places have their definitions of what they call local brooms, and they also have the materials that they use to make those brooms, which may vary from place to place. So now, like in the part of Nigeria where I grew up in, what we use to make our local brooms are palm tree leaves. That's what you heard me saying, palm tree leaves. So yeah, I have also gotten the ladder, and I had to cut because it was heavy, and I mean heavy. So I've set it up behind me there, if you can see, and we're going to try to get the leaves now. Now you won't believe what just happened. After I had almost finished cutting the one I was planning to cut, I just discovered that. Now follow me. Now that's the one I was trying to cut there. And if you trace it, you'll see that. This is where it ends. There was basically nothing on it. I don't know how I didn't see that, so I guess we're just going to have to still cut it down so we can get to the next one, which is that one there directly next to it. And yeah, let's get that done and see. So we're finally done with the whole situation over there, and what we're going to do now is we're going to, try and cut it from the nodes. That's this point here, the joints, nodes. Yeah, we're going to cut it from there and get as much of it as possible that we can use to a place that is more suitable for me to go on to the next step. So this part is going to be interesting to say the least. So you get the gist of what I'm saying. All we're going to do now is cut it all, and with the magic of video editing, see you inside. So we're back inside. This is day 2 of trying to make local brooms from palm kernel leaves, and all I can say is that it has been really time consuming. I was trying yesterday to dry it under the sun so that it will make removing the leaves and just leaving us with what we need easier, but the weather has not been conducive for me to do that. The weather said no in short terms, so I just have to do it this way instead. I'm going to remove it with a blade. So in case you want to try it at home, after this you get a blade, a knife, or whatever you want to use, but please be careful and don't hurt yourself. So you get a blade, you peel it off, and then allow it to dry. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I think I may just help myself and start. There's something so satisfying about this. I don't know, but there's just something so satisfying about peeling it off. Of course, not everyone is going to come out well. Some are going to cut, just like anyone who has seen any local broom knows that not all the strands are straight or even long. Many of them are short due to how the leaves are. So you're going to have to bear with me if you see some of them being shorter than the others. So I just got information from the guy helping me to record, and he said that the easiest way to do this is to you take the blade, and then the leaves are like this, and what we're using is in the middle. That's what is holding the leaves. So you put it in like this, put it in. And after folding the leaves, put it in, pierce it across, and then pull it out once. You can see that's way more easier than what I was doing, and even way more satisfying. So yeah, I guess that's what we're going to be doing from now on. You can see, if you didn't get what I said the first time, you do it like this, put it in and drag it out. You can see it's far easier and even way faster. So after about 2 weeks of trying to do this, and maybe actively 4 or 5 days of doing this, we are finally left with the end product, which I'm going to sort out and look for the rubber, and I'm going to use to tie it together, to hold it together. And as you can see, it's quite full, so I'm going to work on that, clear this up, and I'm going to see how that goes. I'm so tired already. Been here for almost 30 minutes just trying to wrap it up and get the final aspects of this video together. So enough of that said, let's see when I'm trying to bundle everything and work on the whole video. See you. So we're in, and in order not to waste any more of your time, this is the broom. We did it, even though it took more time than expected. I was able to do it. It was really stressful, and as you can see, it's not that big because of the amount of palm fronds that we're able to get, but it's something, and it works. It works. I'm going to leave a sneak peek of something concerning this broom at the end of the video, so make sure that you watch it to the end. Yeah, so it took a lot of time to be able to put it together, and then this rubber, I told you, if you have any tube that is spoiled, that's what they normally use, so you just get a tube and use it. And I've seen some people using another material, but I don't really like that material because of the way it's normally stiff and it doesn't even really hold the broom well together as this one does. So I normally prefer using rubber. I prefer the rubber one. So yeah, this is the full bucket of the leaves that we got from the broom. It's much. I assure you that it's very, very much. I had to keep on pressing it down and down and down just to be able to make it fit into this bucket. Yeah, so it took a lot of energy, a lot of effort, but at the end it is worth it. I assure you that it's worth it. If you have palm trees in your house and you know sometimes you just cut them down and there's nothing to do with it, you can just use the leaves and make brooms. Now palm trees are very, very useful trees. Almost all parts of the tree is very useful. Like as you can see, I've used the palm fronds now to make brooms. The palm kernel is used to make palm oil, and the nut inside is normally used to make, I know some people use it to make cream and all sorts of things like that. So it's very, very useful. Even soap, yeah. So it's a very useful plant, and I'm glad that we're able to use it to make this broom, and I'm going to keep it in my room, maybe as a kind of trophy. Yeah, a kind of trophy. I'm going to keep it in my room, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching till the end, and like I promised, the video is going to be after the end of the video. I'm going to post what I said I was going to post at the end of it, and then you can have a sneak peek into what we used it to do. Yeah, so thank you for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Before you go, there are some things I forgot to say. I think 2 things actually, and that's just what made this easier for me. So if you want to try this out, please make sure that you have the required materials, and then what I was saying the other time, you fold the 2 palm fronds, something like this. You fold it like this, then you fit in the razor, and then so you can cut the 2 of them at once. And then the second thing is that from the whole thing, I discovered that it may be easier to allow it to dry up a bit. Maybe easier to allow it to dry up before trying to remove the leaves. But while doing that, I also encountered another issue, which is it breaks easily if it has over dried with the leaves. So what I think, find a perfect spot, a middle ground between when it's dry and when it is wet, to remove
the leaves and it will make it easier for you. Thank you for watching. Now let's go to the sneak peek. So this is time. Let's test our broom. Let's test it. I haven't even tied it together yet. Let's test it. Let's see how well it works.
What? Wait. Something about low battery.
Cancel it.
Okay.
It works. Is the video end?
No.
From us. It's working. We did it.